So our community had a 14-mile yard sale. It's where there's 3 towns that put them on. We went to about like 10 of the sales. There was 68 listed. We had to go to the kids' soccer game, so soccer, and then my nephew's football game. So just gonna go over what we found real quick. We found some decent stuff, but first off, we got these books. So we paid $5 for this box right here of this. And these down here, I think we should do pretty good. There's a bunch of Tarzan and Conan. There was a bunch of Louis L'Amours, but I left those behind. So I think that these ones will do pretty good for $5. We also paid $1 for this book. I did not scan this book. I just grabbed it because it said Warhammer. So whenever you see the Warhammers, they're usually worth something. And this was a free book at a yard sale next to this one. And I just grabbed it because it said the Indian in America. Looked like something interesting. Where we bought the last box of books for $5, we did pick up this Tears for Fears. Songs from the Big Chair. We sold this, or we picked this up for $1. But we're actually going to keep this item for ourselves. So that's just a vinyl. It's actually pretty clean. So we're going to keep it. So at the next sale, there was a decent amount of people there, and after we went through the stuff, we picked up all this right here for $7. So this NASCAR book here is like $15 plus shipping. And then they said, hey, we have this other NASCAR item, and then they just put that in there. So we just took it anyway. This fiberglass boat repair manual. This one here, just what this book is about. I thought it would be worth something. I looked it up real quick. It's like a $15 book. Then there was this Grand Ole Opry. I thought it looked cool. I did not look this one up. Along with this Indians of Contra Costa County. So just picked that up too. Then we saw this cassette box. It had this realistic player. Maybe that's $10 or something. There was this John Deere safety video. Thought that was kind of cool and unique, so picked that up. And then we picked up a few of these cassettes, which there is a Stevie Ray Vaughan one there, which is pretty cool. A Little River Band, which is sealed. A Richard Pryor, which we never find on cassette. There's a Cars one here, which is pretty cool. And then this Gary U.S. Bonds, which I don't know who that is, but... So with books here, I seen this cover and I thought it looked fancy. So apparently it's like Freemason stuff or something. And it's like 15 to 20 bucks. And again, this book looked unique. The Marlin Spike Sailor. And this book is again a $15 to $20 book. So pretty good at this sale. Next we stopped at a churchyard sale, and there was not much there besides this Hoosier copy, which is a kind of different variation cover that we normally see, and we paid 50 cents, so we just picked it up to just grab something. We went to one yard sale here, and it said DVDs, $1. So went in the DVD box, and there was 2 GameCube games, and they were $2 each. And there was also a PlayStation 1 game that we found, which we paid. We said $2 each, but I ended up getting them $5 for 3 games. So I thought that was pretty good. You don't really find much GameCube games out there, so we picked these up. A few houses down there was another yard sale. And for $1 we picked up these 2 computer games. I just grabbed something to maybe take a chance on. I'm not sure about these, but I'm sure we can at least make our $1 back. Right across the street we went over to another sale, and we found these Blu-rays, which they had individually priced. I offered them $10 for all of them. All but The Lion King is sealed. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. You can list these easily, and they will sell, and they're easy to store. So we were happy to find those. And then we did find this one manga book for $2. So we spent 12 bucks at this yard sale, and I think we did pretty good. At the next sale, we found The Muppet Show. There was 5 copies of these. We found this Chucky, which was sealed. And this Nightmare on Elm Street 8-disc collection. So we paid $15 for these. The Chucky one is sealed. The Nightmare on Elm Street, when we did our quality control check, it was missing 1 disc. So we told them, and they said, hey, we actually have 2 copies of this one. And they went inside and grabbed one of those discs, which every single one was really good condition. So we thought we did pretty well there. The Muppet Show ones aren't too expensive, and I believe we're going to do good on these ones. So we did go to the soccer game, and my son played soccer for an hour. And after the game, we went to one last sale. Even though they were still going on, we had a lot to do. But we came across this. The guy said he wanted $1 for each VHS. We said, would you do 50 cents? He said, okay. 50 cents is usually a decent price, and people will sell them to you at that. So the thing about this is they're kind of more common movies, but the condition was really well kept. So we ended up picking up all the movies we thought were decent ones. So as you can see, we got Star Wars, 2 sets of Indiana Jones, True Lies, Casper, The Spirited Beginning. We just sold that one the other day, so we can replace it now. There is Kindergarten Cop. We don't ever list that one, so we picked it up. Let's Say Anything. You don't really find this one too much. It is selections, but we'll get it in the store. This Stand By Me can do decent sometimes, and it's in very good condition, along with Predator. The Grease is one with DVD. We have Speed, the Star Wars, which can do alright, Millennium, which we have now found like 3 or 4 times, Close Encounters, we have found that a few times, and 16 Candles. So again, common movies, but we will pick them up. Definitely when the condition's so good, I just can't let them go. At that sale, there was a box of McDonald's toys, and at the bottom of the box there was 2 of these frames which have Joe Montana. One on the Chiefs and one in the Niners sweater. He said $10 for both. I offered him 7 and he accepted. We're going to keep these for ourselves though and hang them up out here in the den where all the stuff is. They're pretty cool. Somebody already did all the work of putting them in a frame, so hey, might as well just keep them. It's a pretty awesome pickup.